glass filtering morning sunlight beautifully. Wooden pews filled with devoted congregants, pastors delivering passionate Sunday sermons, hymnals open to page 73. Choirs wearing purple silken robes, percussion shaking with precise rhythm, hand claps echoing throughout the sanctuary, voices harmonizing in pure joy, spirit moving through the congregation, acknowledging past transgressions openly. Soulful redemption, washing clean, forgiveness flowing like a mighty river. Higher, approaching the altar with deep humility, kneeling down upon velvet cushions, confessing wrongdoing softly into microphones, tears of relief washing dirty faces, baptismal pools filled with warm liquids, submerging completely under the surface, rising up feeling entirely reborn, applause erupting from the back rows, spirit moving through the congregation, acknowledging past transgressions openly. Soulful redemption, washing clean, forgiveness flowing like a mighty river. Let go of heavy burdens now, embrace unconditional love and mercy, transform dark past into bright futures, walk righteously from this day forward. Sing loud, oh, praise high, step forth, be saved. Soulful redemption, washing clean, forgiveness flowing like a mighty river. Washing the dark stains off the concrete drive, praying to God that the youngest survives, folding the t-shirts that will never be worn, mother is left entirely, thoroughly torn. The yellow police tape flutters in the wind, wondering where the terrible violence begins.
Looking at the revolver hidden under the bed, listening to the foolish things the gang leader said. I remember my son playing football in the dirt, before the retaliation, before the fatal hurt. Now the undertaker measures the wooden box, while the community changes the heavy deadlocks. The cycle of vengeance is a bottomless pit. We are utterly, hopelessly drowning in it. A bullet is fired, another brother goes down, leaving a permanent scar on the shanty town. Shedding the bitter, agonizing, trench-town tears, realizing our darkest, most terrifying fears. The politicians ignore the community cries, while the innocence vanishes from the children's eyes, begging the warlords to declare a ceasefire before the entire neighborhood burns in the fire. The pastor delivers a sermon of profound regret, a tragedy the congregation will never forget. I stand at the pulpit with a trembling voice, begging the youth to make a different choice. I grab my surviving boy tightly by the hand, pleading with him to finally understand. Do not seek the payback, do not load the gun. I cannot afford to bury another young son. The cycle of vengeance is a bottomless pit. We are utterly, hopelessly drowning in it. A bullet is fired, another brother goes down, leaving a permanent scar on the shanty town. Shedding the bitter, agonizing, trench-town tears, realizing our darkest, most terrifying fears. The politicians ignore the community cries, while the innocence vanishes from the children's eyes, begging the warlords to declare a ceasefire before the entire neighborhood burns in the fire. Drop the weapons, put the ammunition away. We have completely run out of words to say. The cemetery is entirely running out of space. We are annihilating our very own race. No more shooting, no more blood, burying our future in the mud. Seize the fire. Shedding the bitter, agonizing, trench-town tears, realizing our darkest, most terrifying fears. Politicians ignore the community cries, while the innocence vanishes from the children's eyes, begging the warlords to declare a ceasefire before the entire neighborhood burns in the fire. Mothers crying, fathers mourning, Trenchtown weeps tonight. drawn in pure gold.
me stories of a paradise of old. I packed my bags, left the wasteland behind, searching for a piece I desperately needed to find. But the fruit on the trees tastes bitter and dry, and there's a storm brewing in the perfect sky.
Crossed the desert sand, sailed the boiling sea, believing this haven was meant for you and me. Got to the gates, but the angels were asleep, guarding secrets that the holy shouldn't keep. The mountains are majestic, but they cast a cold shade, realizing the promises have started to fade. We
follow the compass, we follow the star. Didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked. Now there is absolutely no turning back.
Welcome to
Dark Zion, where the shadows play,
where the holy men
gamble your soul away.
The chalice is empty,
The sanctuary cold, the kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion.
prophets whispering in the market square, selling salvation, but the cupboards are bare. I look in their eyes, just greed staring back, painting the holy white canvas to black.
My tambourine broke on the marble floor. I don't wanna sing their praises anymore. The holy water is muddy and thick. This grand illusion is making me sick. We follow the compass, we follow the star. Didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked. Now there is absolutely no turning back.
Welcome to
Dark Zion, where the shadows play,
where the
holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, a kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion. Is there a real sanctuary somewhere out there, or just another mirage in the desert air? Take off the crown, strip away the disguise. I'd rather have the ugly truth than beautiful lies. Fading paradise,
oh, lost in the promised land.
slipping through my hands.
Welcome to
Dark Zion, where the shadows play,
where the
holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, a kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost a terrifying white canvas, feeling uninspired, completely directionless. Then you walked in with dirt on your shoes, bringing the colors that I needed to use. Your tangled hair carries the scent of the pine. Suddenly a brilliant idea is entirely mine.
Carrying a notebook filled with scribbled rhyme, a traveling poet, ignoring the constraints of time. I offer a metaphor, I suggest a phrase, guiding your brush through the creative maze. A visionary drifter, spreading the seed, fulfilling your imaginative desperate need. The ink is flowing, the portrait is clear, eradicating the typical artistic fear. We mix the palette, we sketch out the line, crafting a masterpiece perfectly fine. Guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the boredom, sparking the fuse, painting the melody, sculpting the word, making sure the silent expressions are heard. A beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place. Hey, I play a chord progression on this hollow wood, teaching you to express what you understood. The gallery waits for the final display. We work meticulously throughout the day, tracing the contours, defining the shape. A glorious, imaginative, grand escape. You are the catalyst, you are the spark, illuminating the corners of the dark. The ink is flowing, the portrait is clear, eradicating the typical artistic fear. We mix the palette, we sketch out the line, crafting a masterpiece perfectly fine. Guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the border, sparking the fuse, painting the melody, sculpting the word, making sure the silent expressions are heard. A beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place. In the entire town, our imagination is running beautifully wild, creating art as freely as a curious child. Stroke by stroke, line by line, vision waking, art divine. Muse is here, guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the boredom, sparking the fuse, painting the melody, sculpting the word, making sure the silent expressions are heard. A beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place. Masterpiece finished, the muse smiles, art remains.
songs tonight. Thames River reflects lunar astrological signs. Clairvoyant shuffle tarot decks gracefully. Crystal balls reveal hidden pasts.
Pub windows display drunken sailors singing. Ghosts wander past brickwork taverns. Fortune tellers predict miserable weather. Constellations align improperly.
Magic intertwines mundane reality. Witchcraft alters local conversations. London mystic reading palms.
Spells cast
Under gloomy skies. London mystic brewing tea.
hexes thrown across wet barrows. Owls hoot atop towering clockworks. Wizards wear torn trench coats outside.
Charms dangle off silver bracelets. Astrologers calculate planetary orbits.
Incantations muttered over warm cider.
Voodoo dolls stitched using silk threads.
Ouija boards slide in erratically.
Mediums channel departed spirits. Magic intertwines mundane reality. Witchcraft alters local conversations. London mystic reading palms.
Spells cast under gloomy skies.
London mystic brewing tea.
Hexes thrown across wet barrows.
Supernatural forces colliding.
Potions boiling within copper cauldrons.
Levitation occurring briefly.
Ectoplasm dripping down wallpapers.
Hocus pocus. Mind bends. Trance deepens. Soul ascends. London mystic reading palms.
Spells cast
Under gloomy skies. London mystic brewing tea.
hexes thrown across wet barrows.
Spell finishes. Vision clears. Enchantment lingers. A sewing pin. Place the lock of your hair deep within. Wrap the fabric in a scarlet thread, leaving an offering beside your bed. Sprinkle the powder on the wooden plank, drawing my power from the riverbank.
the trance, caught entirely in your wicked dance. Finding feathers underneath my shoe, I am completely mesmerized by you. My logic fails, my vision starts to spin, surrendering to this magnetic sin. The potion bubbles in the copper flask. I am a prisoner wearing a heavy mask. The incantation echoes in the swampy air, caught like a rabbit in a hunter's snare. Trapped inside your wicked voodoo love, no intervention from the skies above. A deadly hex wrapped in a sweet embrace. I cannot escape this hypnotic space. The priestess smiles as the needles poke, choking blindly on the mystical smoke. I try to run, but my legs are made of lead. Hearing your whispers inside my head, you stitched my lips, you bound my heavy wrists. Lost in the center of the bayou mist, I hold the doll and I pierce the heart, tearing your former reality apart. You belong to the shadows, you belong to me, a captive soul that will never be free. The potion bubbles in the copper flask. I am a prisoner wearing a heavy mask. The incantation echoes in the swampy air, caught like a rabbit in a hunter's snare. Trapped inside your wicked voodoo love, no intervention from the skies above. A deadly hex wrapped in the sweet embrace. I cannot escape this hypnotic space. The priestess smiles as the needles poke, choking blindly on the mystical smoke. Is only getting worse. We are victims of a terrifying charm, unable to sound the desperate alarm. Eyes roll back, mind goes blank, sinking deep in the riverbank. Hypnotized, trapped inside your wicked voodoo love, no intervention from the skies above. A deadly hex wrapped in a sweet embrace. I cannot escape this hypnotic space. The priestess smiles as the needles poke, choking blindly on the mystical smoke. Wicked magic, voodoo binding, lost forever in the trance.
painted by the midnight sky. A magnificent heritage that money cannot buy. They tried to bleach the history, rewrite the text, leaving the indigenous generations perplexed. But the melanin glows like an obsidian stone, reclaiming the glory of an ancestral throne.
Walking with the posture of an ancient king, refusing to be a puppet and a colonial string. The prejudice is rampant, the system is rigged, but the foundation of our culture is deeply digged. I wear my ebony skin as a badge of might,
shining exceptionally brilliant in the light. From the motherland across the vast cruel ocean, we survived the brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, an undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place.
The textbooks omitted our monumental deeds, but we are the flowers from invincible seeds. I tread my head to another tribal past, building a solidarity destined to last.
They mock the vernacular, they fear the drum, terrified of the power from which we come. I adorn my neck with the cowrie shell, breaking the chains of a sociological hell. From the motherland across the vast cruel ocean, we survived the brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, an undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place.
Celebrate the color,
Elevate the mind,
leaving the discriminatory
practices behind.
We are the architects,
of our own destiny,
marching forward in absolute unity. Yeah.
ebony pride, stand up tall, we will never ever fall. Black and proud, ebony pride,
Stand up tall,
stand up tall,
we will never
ever
ever fall. Black and proud. Hey, yeah.
Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place. Beautiful black royal crown, never let the system bring you down. tired feet, walking through this unforgiving street. Neon signs are flashing, blinding my sight, chasing empty shadows into the night. I pour a glass to wash away the stain, but this hollow town just feeds the pain.
Hey. Sirens wailing down the avenue, got holes in my pockets and nothing new. The suits and ties, they sell a plastic dream, while the river runs black in a poison stream. Looking for a spark in this crowded place, just finding cold stares on every face. We are trapped inside this golden cage, turning another torn and dusty page. Hear the rumble of the underground trains, it's the rhythm of our heavy chains, singing Babylon blues. Yeah, got nothing left to win, nothing to lose. The skyscrapers hide the morning sun, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. Lord, carry us far from this wicked town, before these Babylon walls come tumbling down. Factory smoke is choking up the sky, politicians smiling while the innocent cry. I strum this old guitar on the cornerstone, surrounded by millions yet entirely alone. Pawn my jewelry just to pay the rent, wondering where all the good times went. The rhythm of survival is a cruel, cruel song. How can a place so crowded feel so wrong? Trapped inside this golden cage, turning another torn and dusty page. Hear the rumble of the underground trains, it's the rhythm of our heavy chase. Sing the Babylon blues. Yeah, got nothing left to win, nothing to lose. The skyscrapers hide the morning sun, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. Lord, carry us far from this wicked town, before these Babylon walls come tumbling down. the afternoon sky turned entirely gray. I packed a picnic for a summer stroll, but you fell into a freezing bitter hole. The thermometer drops without a warning sign, crossing over the office filling line.
My temper fluctuates like a solar flare, sending unpredictable heat into the air. 1 minute I'm smiling, baking the ground, the next I'm throwing lightning all around. I apologize for the sudden hurricane, bringing a torrential emotional rain.
The forecast is completely unreliable now, wiping the cold sweat off my fevered brow. Sweltering heat meets a winter freeze, caught in the middle of a violent breeze. Navigating under the moody sun, nowhere to shelter, nowhere to run. A bipolar climate in the restless sky. You make me laugh, then you make me cry. From scorching deserts to the Arctic chill, we climb the unpredictable, dangerous hill. I put on a sweater, then I take it off, catching a psychological heavy cough. The barometric pressure is crushing my chest, never providing a moment of rest.
You radiate warmth, melting my absolute core, then suddenly slam the meteorological door. I carry an umbrella on a cloudless day, because your shadows constantly come out to play.
The forecast is completely unreliable now, wiping the cold sweat off my fevered brow. Sweltering heat meets a winter freeze, caught in the middle of a violent breeze. Navigating under the moody sun, nowhere to shelter, nowhere to run. A bipolar climate in the restless sky. You make me laugh, then you make me cry. From scorching deserts to the Arctic chill, we climb the unpredictable, dangerous hill. The daylight dies, a sudden darkness in your shifting eyes. Wait for the clouds to finally depart, balancing the seasons of a volatile heart.
Hot and cold, light and dark, leaving an unpredictable mark. Weather shift,
navigating under the moody sun, nowhere to shelter, nowhere to run. A bipolar climate in the restless sky. You make me laugh, then you make me cry. From scorching deserts to the Arctic chill, we climb the unpredictable, dangerous hill. Storm is passing, sun is hiding. Moody, moody sky. crimson rays, scorching deserts,
horizons melting into puddles.
Ultraviolet beams burning
Skin thermometers bursting from heat.
Solar flares erupting violently, corona expanding across skies.
Eclipses failing to cool, atmospheric temperatures rising drastically. Blistering environments punishing life, droughts consuming vast landscapes. Bleeding sun, fiery star,
Supernova threatening planetary existence.
bleeding sun, orange sphere, inferno
Roasting orbital paths. Vultures circling thermal updrafts.
cacti withering despite resilience.
Sandstorms whipping dunes aggressively.
Oases evaporating into nothingness.
Perspiration dripping onto dust.
Parched throats craving moisture.
Mirages tricking thirsty travelers.
Canteens holding 0 drops. Blistering environments punishing life. Droughts consuming vast landscapes. Bleeding sun, fiery star,
Supernova threatening planetary existence.
bleeding sun, orange sphere,
Inferno roasting orbital paths. Equators burning up completely.
latitude suffering intense warming.
Global climate shifting irreversibly.
Radiation mutating biological cells. Hot rays, blinding light, dry winds, endless blight. Bleeding sun, fiery storm,
Supernova threatening planetary existence.
bleeding sun, orange sphere,
Inferno roasting orbital paths.
daylight and star sets. Coolness arise. Plugging the cable in the rusted jack, sending a distorted frequency back. Snap the E string on the second fret. The basement is dripping in a nervous sweat. I don't want harmony, I want the the noise, ignoring the critics and the label boys.
Hitting the cymbals till my knuckles bleed, planting a sonic revolutionary seed, kicking the microphone across the floor, screaming until my vocal cords are sore.
The landlord is banging on the ceiling tile, but we are projecting a rebellious style.
The tempo fluctuates, the pitch is wrong,
but this is our agonizing, honest song.
Turning the amplifier to the absolute max,
swinging the rhythm like a heavy axe, sweating it out in the bitter jam.
We don't give a single solitary damn.
The chords are ugly, the vocals crack,
launching a musical
fierce attack,
bleeding
our frustrations onto the stage,
transforming the poverty
into pure rage.
The bass guitar is heavily out of tune, howling like a wolf
at the afternoon moon.
I stomp on the pedal, let the fuzz explode, driving recklessly down a rocky road,
spitting the lyrics with a venomous bite, ready to engage in a physical fight. The melody is fractured, the structure breaks, revealing the magnitude of our mistakes. The tempo fluctuates,
the pitch is wrong,
but this is our agonizing, honest song. Turning the amplifier
to the absolute max,
swinging the rhythm like a heavy axe, sweating it out in the bitter jam.
We don't give a single solitary damn.
The chords are ugly, the vocals crack,
launching a musical
fierce attack, bleeding our frustrations onto the stage,
transforming the poverty
into pure rage.
Smash the instrument,
break the wood,
expressing exactly what the anger should.
No polished pop, no plastic smile,
just raw aggression in a
brutal pile. Breathe, heavy sweat pours, opening the forbidden doors. Play it rough, sweating it out in the bitter jam.
We don't give a single solitary damn.
The chords are ugly, the vocals crack,
launching a musical
fierce attack, bleeding our frustrations onto the stage,
transforming the poverty
into pure rage. Bitter, bitter noise, let it feed back, let it ring. Pitching my battered case upon the dirty square, playing for the commuters who pretend I am not there. The subway train rumbles underneath the grate. I am the soundtrack to their daily rushing fate. Fingertips are calloused from the rusty steel string. I don't need a golden stage to passionately sing.
Yeah, counting up the copper pennies scattered in the hat, kicking out the rhythm on a filthy welcome mat. The executives in suits toss a superficial dime, ignoring the complexity of my syncopated rhyme. I refuse to sign a contract, refuse to sell my soul. Maintaining my integrity is my ultimate goal. The pavement is our stadium, the alley is our booth, broadcasting an unedited, terrifying truth. No expensive synthesizers, no flashing neon sign, just a fiercely independent vocal line, pumping out that uncompromising gritty rhythm, smashing through the center of the corporate prism. My vocal cords are raspy, our instruments are cheap, but the message that we carry runs extraordinarily deep. We are busking for our supper, playing for the street, surviving on the power of this unapologetic beat. The local patrolman tells me I gotta move along, trying to legally criminalize my revolutionary song. I pack up my amplifier, strap it to my back, walking down the industrial abandoned railroad track, setting up my microphone outside the liquor store, delivering a performance they cannot ignore. A homeless man is dancing, nodding to the bass, a moment of genuine magic in this forgotten place. The pavement is our stadium, the alley is our booth, broadcasting an unedited, terrifying truth. No expensive synthesizers, no flashy neon sign, just a fiercely independent vocal line, pumping out that uncompromising gritty rhythm, smashing through the center of the corporate prism. My vocal cords are raspy, our instruments are cheap, but the message that we carry runs extraordinarily deep. We are busking for our supper, playing for the street, surviving on the power of this unapologetic beat. Our vocal cords are raspy, our instruments are cheap, but the message that we carry runs extraordinarily deep. We are busking for our supper, playing for the street, surviving on the power of this unapologetic beat. Coins in the case, music in the air, gritty rhythm everywhere. Watching the crimson sunset hit the dusty street, holding a crystal goblet filled to the brim, trying to wash away the bitter taste of him.
The tropical breeze is sticky and violently warm, a quiet preamble to a gathering storm.
Down in the cellar where the wooden barrels age, ferment fermenting the fruit to pacify my rage. I crush the ripe berries with my heavy boots, extracting the liquor from the island roots. Got a stained white shirt
and a stumbling walk,
too heavily intoxicated to even talk.
the liquid velvet slides right down the throat, keeping this sinking relationship afloat, blurring the edges of a devastating lie, drinking the entire mahogany barrel dry. Pour me another glass of the Kingston wine,
tasting so venomous,
yeah, yet feeling divine. A beautiful ruby poison in a fragile cup, tearing our foolish infatuation up. Let the heavy vintage numb the aching spine, drown in the romance in the Kingston wine. Oh, oh.
The bartender wipes the counter with the dirty rag. I pull another copper coin out of my bag. The brass section plays a drunken, sloppy tune under the spotlight of a bloated yellow moon.
My lipstick leaves a mark upon the rim. The lights in the tavern are growing rather dim. A sudden dizzy spell overtakes my brain, embracing the pleasure to obliterate the pain. The liquid velvet slides right down the throat, keeping this sinking relationship afloat, blurring the edges of a devastating lie, drinking the entire mahogany barrel dry. Pour me another glass of the Kingston wine,
Tasting so venomous,
yeah, yet feeling divine. A beautiful ruby poison in a fragile cup, tearing our foolish infatuation up. Let the heavy vintage numb the aching spine, drown in the romance in the Kingston wine.
shatter the bottle,
Against the brick wall,
watch the red droplets.
majestically fall.
The harvest is ruined,
The vineyard is cursed,
but we cannot conquer.
this terrible thirst. Sip it slow, swallow hard.
Leaving the lover completely scarred.
Intoxication, pour me another glass of the Kingston wine, tasting so venomous, yeah, yet feeling divine. A beautiful ruby poison in a fragile cup, tearing our foolish infatuation up. Let the heavy vintage numb the aching spine, drown in the romance in the Kingston wine.
Spilling the wine,
Empty goblet,
nothing left to drink. passengers at docks,
anchors lifting from murky depths, engines rumbling beneath metallic decks, propellers churning frothy white waves, coastline shrinking into distant horizons,
leaving familiar territories far behind, embarking upon uncertain global voyages. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora, searching for home. Compasses pointing towards northern direction, maps unfolded showing vast geography, navigators charting courses through gales, sailors braving unpredictable maritime weather,
language barriers causing confusing erections, customs agents inspecting baggage thoroughly, visas expiring before intended dates, citizenship remaining a complex puzzle,
leaving familiar territories far behind, embarking upon uncertain global voyages. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora, searching for home.
crossing perilous waters demands bravery, uprooted families clinging together fiercely. New begins require immense sacrifice, hope anchoring ships in turmoil.
Backboard ship, sail far long trip. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shore, diaspora, searching for home.
Just slowly. Herbal essence fills the room. Consciousness elevates towards peaceful horizons. Healing vapors calm nervous systems.
Cultivating organic gardens patiently. Sunflowers bloom beside tall stalks.
Harvesting buds before autumn frosts. Farmers respect global biosystems.
Exhaling stress entirely.
Inhaling tranquility deeply. Smoky kaya, medicinal flower, botanical remedy for mental strain. Smoky kaya, natural gift, earth provides therapeutic relief.
Rolling paper wrap, sticky resin. Lighters ignite dry
Vegetation,
fragrance wafts out open windows.
relaxation spreads throughout limbs. Anxiety melts like wax. Paranoia subsides gradually. Euphoria replaces negative thoughts. Serenity envelops conscious being.
Exhaling stress entirely.
Inhaling tranquility deeply. Smoky kaya, medicinal flower, botanical remedy for mental strain. Smoky kaya, natural gift, earth provides therapeutic relief. Commencing, vibrations resonating, unlocked, cosmic understanding unlocked, universal love felt profoundly. Breathe in, hold it, let go, float adrift. Smoky kaya, medicinal flower, botanical remedy for mental strain. Smoky kaya, natural gift, earth provides therapeutic relief. Ashes fall, mind soars, peace found. The machete swings down on the thick sugar cane. My shoulders are screaming in agonizing pain. The foreman is watching from a shaded white porch, while the midday atmosphere begins to violently scorch. My throat is entirely coated in the suffocating dust, working for a system that is fundamentally unjust.
Carrying the bundles on a blistered broken back, walking barefoot along the agricultural track. The pennies they pay us cannot buy a decent meal. We are the invisible cogs in the capitalist wheel,
sweating out fluids till the body goes numb, trapped entirely under the master's thumb.
The ultraviolet rays
are punishing the field, demanding an impossibly massive harvest yield. We cultivate the sweetness for the wealthy to consume, while we are slowly march toward an early tomb. Toiling strictly under the bitter sun, the grueling exploitation is entirely overdone. Baking in the fields till the daylight is spent. We cannot survive on a miserable percent. Drop the heavy tools, demand a dignified wage, stepping boldly out of this agricultural cage.
The whistle blows loud across the massive estate,
but we refuse to work beyond the iron gate.
We gather our brothers, we formulate a strike,
showing the overseer what the rebellion looks like.
They threaten starvation, they threaten the whip,
but we maintain a firm, unbreakable grip.
The solidarity strengthens in the blistering heat,
refusing to accept a humiliating defeat.
The ultraviolet rays are punishing the field,
demanding an impossibly massive harvest yield. We cultivate the sweetness for the wealthy to consume, while we are slowly march toward an early tomb. Toiling strictly under the bitter sun, the grueling exploitation is entirely overdone. Baking in the fields till the daylight is spent. We cannot survive on a miserable percent. Drop the heavy tools, demand a dignified wage, stepping boldly out of this agricultural cage.
Correcting the mistakes that they made. The soil is fertile, but the labor is ours, reclaiming the value of our physical hour.
No more sweat, no more tears, ending the abuse of 100 years.
Stand together,
toiling strictly under the bitter sun, the grueling exploitation is entirely overdone. Baking in the fields till the daylight is spent. We cannot survive on a miserable percent. Drop the heavy tools, demand a dignified wage, stepping boldly out of this agricultural cage. The sun goes down, labor stops. Bitter, bitter sun. Washing the dark stains off the concrete drive, praying to God that the youngest survives. Folding the t-shirts that will never be worn. A mother is left entirely, thoroughly torn.
The yellow police tape flutters in the wind,
wondering where the terrible violence begins.
Looking at the revolver hidden under the bed, listening to the foolish things the gang leader said. I remember my son playing football in the dirt, before the retaliation, before the fatal hurt. Now the undertaker measures the wooden box, while the community changes the heavy deadlocks. The cycle of vengeance is a bottomless pit. We are utterly, hopelessly drowning in it. A bullet is fired, another brother goes down, leaving a permanent scar on the shanty town. Shedding the bitter, agonizing trench town tears, realizing our darkest, most terrifying fears. The politicians ignore, the community cries, while the innocence vanishes from the children's eyes, begging the warlords to declare a ceasefire before the entire neighborhood burns in the fire. The pastor delivers a sermon of profound regret, the tragedy the congregation will never forget. I stand at the pulpit with a trembling voice, begging the youth to make a different choice. I grab my surviving boy tightly by the hand, pleading with him to finally understand. Do not seek the payback, do not load the gun. I cannot afford to bury another young son. The cycle of vengeance is a bottomless pit. We are utterly, hopelessly drowning in it. A bullet is fired, another brother goes down, leaving a permanent scar on the shanty town. Shedding the bitter, agonizing trench town tears, realizing our darkest, most terrifying fears. The politicians ignore, the community cries, while the innocence vanishes from the children's eyes, begging the warlords to declare a ceasefire before the entire neighborhood burns in the fire. Drop the weapon, put the ammunition away. We have completely run out of words to say. The cemetery is entirely running out of space. We are annihilating our very own race. No more shooting, No more blood,
burying our future in the mud.
seize the fire.
Shedding the bitter, agonizing trench town tears, realizing our darkest, most terrifying fears. The politicians ignore, the community cries, while the innocence vanishes from the children's eyes, begging the warlords to declare a ceasefire before the entire neighborhood burns in the fire.
Mothers crying,
Fathers mourning,
trench town weeps tonight.
forcefully into the blistering fire, tested by the flames of a cruel desire. The temperature rises, the oxygen burns, 'cause this fragile exterior finally learns to withstand the pressure, endure the heat, refusing to accept a bitter defeat.
Placed directly upon the heavy anvil, enduring the strikes with an absolute will. Sparks are flying across the darkened room, forging a weapon to conquer the gloom. The hammer descends with the punishing blow, but my inner foundation continues to grow.
We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, playing off every emotional bit. I am walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul.
Yeah, shielding my chest with an armor of steel, protecting the sensitive parts that I feel. The furnace is roaring, the bellows expand. I am the toughest survivor in the land.
Polishing the surface until it gleams, defending the borders of my wildest dreams. The vulnerabilities have crystallized, a resilient warrior fully actualized. We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, paying off every emotional debt. I am walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul. Stoke the coals, keep the fire ablaze, navigating through this metallurgical maze. We are unbreakable, solid and dense, building an impenetrable mighty defense. Strike it hard, forge it right, standing strong,
Winning the fight,
metal mind.
metal mind.
I am walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul.
Solid iron,
Unbreakable,
forged in the fire.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Suitcases packed with essential belongings, passports stamped heavily by officials, boarding passes clutched nervously tightly, vessels awaiting, passengers are dark.
Anchors lifting from murky depths, engines rumbling beneath metallic decks, propellers churning frothy white waves, coastlines shrinking into distant horizons,
Leaving familiar territories far behind, embarking upon uncertain global voyage. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora searching for home. Compasses pointing towards northern directions, maps unfolded showing vast geography, navigators charting courses through gales, sailors braving unpredictable maritime weather, language barriers causing confusing corrections, customs agents inspecting baggage thoroughly, visas expiring before intended dates, citizenship remaining a complex puzzle, leaving familiar territories far behind, embarking upon uncertain global voyages. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora searching for home. Crossing perilous waters demands bravery, uprooted families clinging together fiercely, new beginnings require immense sacrifice, hope anchoring ships in turmoil. Pack back, board ship, sail far, long trip. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora searching for home. Dark reach, land found, journey ends. Oh, dark reach, land found, journey ends. Oh. Folding your sweaters, placing them in a box, changing the combinations on the rusty locks. I thought I would scream, I thought I would break, but there is a strange tranquility in this wake. The house is profoundly quiet, the kettle is warm. I found the elusive eye of the tragic storm.
Sitting on the park bench, feeding the birds, no longer searching for complicated words. The anger has evaporated into the autumn breeze, leaving a placid silence among the willow trees. I watch the golden sun dip below the lake, accepting the reality of my mistake. No violent thunderstorms, no crashing wave, just a gentle surrender to what we couldn't save. The sharp edges of the tragedy have turned blunt, retreating entirely from the battlefront, sinking comfortably into a mellow grief, floating like a feather on a coral reef. A tender melancholy, exceptionally mild, crying as softly as a sleeping child. No more fighting for an elusive relief, just wrapping my shoulders in a mellow grief. Watering the ferns upon the windowsill, everything around me is perfectly still. Reading a novel by the fireplace, a subtle sad smile rests upon my face. Sweeping the kitchen floor with a steady hand, finally beginning to gracefully understand. The panic has subsided, the terror is gone, welcoming the pastel colors of the violent thunderstorms. No crashing wave, just a gentle surrender to what we couldn't save. The sharp edges of the tragedy have turned blunt, retreating entirely from the battlefront, sinking comfortably into a mellow grief, floating like a feather on a coral reef. A tender melancholy, exceptionally mild, crying as softly as a sleeping child. No more fighting for an elusive relief, just wrapping my shoulders in a mellow grief. Exhale the rush, everything settles in a quiet hush. Gentle mind, sinking comfortably into a mellow grief, floating like a feather on a coral reef. A tender melancholy, exceptionally mild, crying as softly as a sleeping child. No more fighting for an elusive relief, just wrapping my shoulders in a mellow grief. So mellow, so gentle, a quiet goodbye.
on my dress, glittering so bright, stepping through the alley in the pale moonlight. Cardboard shacks surrounding this velvet door, where the ghetto elite glide across the floor. I sip a cocktail from a chip glass cup, watching the local hustlers living it up.
Tipping my fedora to the saxophone man, playing the melody the best that he can. Cigar smoke swirling up to the tin roof. Rhythm is the evidence, music is the proof.
A pocket full of change, but I feel like a king when the brass section finally starts to swing.
It's a
Sophisticated hustle in a rough domain, dancing right through the poverty and pain. The syncopated magic makes us feel alive. This is how the broken-hearted manage to survive. We're swaying to the trench town jazz tonight, where the gritty shadows meet the neon light. Plucking the strings of a ragged old soul, letting the elegant vibrations take control. It's a ghetto symphony, a masterpiece of class, lost inside the magic of the trench town jazz.
Dice are rolling heavy in the corner booth, old folks reminiscing on their misspent youth. I spin you around holding your waist tight.
Everything is perfect in this humid night. The piano keys stick, but the chord is divine, pouring out the music like a vintage wine. We might be impoverished, we might be obscure, but our sense of rhythm is absolute and pure. It's a sophisticated hustle in a rough domain, dancing right through the poverty and pain. The syncopated magic makes us feel alive. This is how the broken-hearted manage to survive. We're swaying to the trench town jazz tonight, where the gritty shadows meet the neon light. Plucking the strings of a ragged old soul, letting the elegant vibrations take control. It's a ghetto symphony, a masterpiece of class, lost inside the magic of the trench town jazz. Leave your troubles at the rusted gate. We are masters of our rhythm, captains of our fate. Blow the trumpet, hit the snare, throw your heavy burdens up into the air. Skank it down, 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 skank it down. Swinging in the roughest town, yeah, feel that brass. We're swaying to the trance town jazz tonight, where the gritty shadows meet the neon light. Plucking the strings of a ragged old soul, letting the elegant vibrations take control. It's a ghetto symphony, a masterpiece of class, lost inside the magic of the trench town jazz.
play it smooth.
Trench town jazz, feeling the groove. Ghetto symphony.
Yeah.
Skyscrapers piercing polluted stratospheres. Executives counting digital currencies. Vaults securing shiny bullions. driving market crashes.
Algorithms controlling stock exchanges. Mattresses trapping human minds.
Cybernetic cages locking users.
Passwords forgotten by admins.
Corruption infecting bureaucratic systems. Bribery buying political favors. Babylon's sorrow. Modern empire. Capitalism failing innocent citizens. Babylon's sorrow. Neon pyramid. Hierarchy crushing lower classes.
Contracts signed with ink. Lawyers defending guilty billionaires. Courtrooms favoring wealthy defendants. Justice scaled unevenly.
Factories producing cheap plastics. Consumers purchasing useless items. Landfills overflowing with garbage. Materialism rotting societal values. Corruption infecting bureaucratic systems. Bribery buying political favors. Babylon's sorrow. Modern empire. Capitalism failing innocent citizens. Babylon's sorrow. Neon pyramid. Hierarchy crushing lower classes. Empires collapsing underway.
Hubris causing inevitable downfall.
Monopolies breaking apart finally.
Economies plunging into depression.
Stock drops, panic starts. Bank breaks, shattered parts.
Whoa!
Babylon's sorrow. Modern empire. Capitalism failing innocent citizens. Babylon's sorrow. Neon pyramid. Hierarchy crushing lower classes. System crash. Empire falls. Rebooting Wrecking ball swinging at the cinema wall. Watching the memories of my childhood fall. The landlord signed an eviction decree, chasing the locals away from the property. Bulldozers crushing the corner grocery store. The neighborhood we cherished exists no more.
Cranes are reaching up to pierce the sky. Luxury apartments built artificially high. They paved the old playground with fresh asphalt, blaming the poor for an imaginary fault. I packed my belongings in a cardboard crate, pushed to the margins by the hands of fate.
The scaffolding rises, the history dies. Architects masking the brutal lies. Cement is pouring over the sacred ground, burying our culture without
sanctuary away.
Dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tears.
Fences are erected with the padlock chain, washing away the murals in the acid rain. Soulless corporations buying up the block, changing the rhythm of the city clock.
The bakery was demolished just yesterday, replaced by a franchise cafe entirely beige. We stand on the sidewalk watching the debris, a devastating casualty of the economy. The scaffolding rises, the history dies, architects masking the brutal lies. Cement is pouring over the sacred ground, burying our culture without a single sound. Weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears,
Erasing the legacy of 100 years.
the skyline is changing, cold and gray,
Taking our colorful sanctuary away.
dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tears.
The deed,
But you cannot satisfy your monumental greed. You pour your foundation over bleeding hearts, ripping a vibrant community into parts. Rubble falling, iron bending, our history violently ending. No more weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears, erasing the legacy of 100 years. The skyline is changing, cold and gray,
taking our colorful sanctuary away.
dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tears.
Tear it down, cold cement,
Concrete tears on the pavement. Flicking the lighter, sparking the flame, trying to forget my own dreadful name. Rolling the paper tight around the strain, hoping the vapor numbs out the brain. I inhale deeply, holding in the cloud, muting the anxiety that speaks too loud.
grinding the herb on the coffee tabletop, waiting for the heavy depression to drop. The room gets foggy, the vision gets thick, using the remedy to heal the sick.
But when the euphoric elevation starts to fade, I am back to sitting in the freezing shade, medicating sadness with the fragrant weed, planting a temporary euphoric seed. We elevate, slowly floating to the roof, hiding completely from the painful truth, singing the low-down ganja blues, paying the psychological heavy dues, soaring high just to violently crash, watching our ambitions turn to gray ash, a botanical comfort for a weeping heart. But the gravity tears us right apart.
Eyes bloodshot, staring ignoring the telephone every time it calls. The chalice is passing from left to right, surviving another unbearable night.
Ashtrays overflowing, the curtains are drawn, missing the sunset, missing the dawn. The resin builds up like the guilt in my chest, seeking a moment of artificial rest. Medicating sadness with a fragrant weed, planting a temporary euphoric seed. We elevate, slowly floating to the roof, hiding completely from the painful truth. Singing the low-down ganja blues, paying the psychological heavy dues. Soaring high just to violently crash, watching our ambitions turn to gray ash. A botanical comfort for a weeping heart, but the gravity tears us right apart.
The highest temporary, the lowest supreme.
Waking up slowly from a herbal dream. Burn it down, breathe it in, losing a battle we cannot win. Hazy mind, singing the low-down ganja blues, paying the psychological heavy dues. Soaring high just to violently crash, watching our ambitions turn to gray ash. A botanical comfort, food for a weeping heart, but the gravity tears us right apart. Smoke is clearing, reality nearing, just the blues remaining.